What's up, Chode Nation? Today I want to talk about an upcoming film called The Death House.
What's on Jay's mind?
Alright, now this film is a horror movie coming out in 2017. And it's going to star a bunch of horror icons in it. Basically, it's being called the Expendables of horror films. And, excuse me, I think what they mean by that is Expendables obviously is a bunch of action stars from the 80s, 90s. Excuse me, put into one movie called The Expendables. This is going to be the same thing, a bunch of horror icons from the 70s, 80s, and present, put into one horror movie. It was written by Gunnar Hansen, who was the original Leatherface in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which came out in, I want to say 78, 77, 9, somewhere around there. Somebody please correct me. I don't know off the top of my head. Why do I like this? I like this because I'm a huge horror fan. I love horror movies. Always have, even as a child. Horror movies, it really, especially older horror films when there wasn't much of special effects and CG. Really, CG. The special effects were the good part about it, but they were homemade special effects. This is back in the day when they had to make rotating rooms in certain films and turn rooms upside down to get a bloodbath flowing down from the ceiling and whatnot. That kind of shit was great. I loved it. Still love it. But again, it was written by Gunnar Hansen, who was the original Leatherface, and he has passed away, unfortunately, recently, and this is why the film is being pushed back a little bit. Who's going to be in the movie? Robert Englund played Freddy Krueger. Kane Hodder played Jason Voorhees. Doug Bradley played Pinhead. Don Shanks played Michael Myers. Bill Moseley from House of a Thousand Corpses. Ken Foree from Dawn of the Dead. Danny Trejo. Danny Trejo's in lots of stuff. Machete and from Dusk Till Dawn. Thank you. Michael Berryman, he was in The Hills Have Eyes. Camille Keaton from I Spit on Your Grave. And others. I mean, if you go to IMDb right now, hang on, I got more notes here. I don't want to leave a lot of people out. It's also going to have Barbara Crampton. She was from Reanimator. I think that was the only one missing from this list. So there is an actual page on this on imdb.com. I think they're pretty credible when it comes to stuff like this. Filming has not started according to this article. This is moviepilot.com is where I saw this article on. And I don't know if we're going to see all these people in costume or not. This article says no, we're not. These people are going to be playing themselves or other characters, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Would it be cool to see them all in costume? Sure. But you know what? It's a horror film written by a horror icon with a bunch of other horror icons acting in it. This is a win in my book. I'm going to watch this when it comes out. So be on the lookout for that. Death House 2017. Thanks for watching.